Here goes. We'll try this again. Okay, there's a world governor. There's a World Bank that is very wealthy out of Ethiopia. The bad thing is, Hillary and other people on 9/11 made a deal with the World Bank when the Twin Towers went down because they knew that the U.S. was bankrupt and broke. They made a deal with the World Bank, which is in Ethiopia. Ethiopia is part of Africa. Africa has Kenya in it. And Obama is the Ethiopian government. He is in the parliament in Ethiopia, of Ethiopia. Obama wants world domination, so does the World Bank. The World Bank is what's bankrupted America. Now they're trying to bankrupt Trump as well, through his businesses and everything else. The World Bank is. The World Bank is doing a massive takeover. And they are located in Ethiopia. That is who's taking over America. And that is who owns America right now. There is no more America. That's the problem. We are not owned by the United States any longer. We are owned by the World Bank. They have hired the Ukraine Navy to come in and kill all the Americans off. They get a check so that they can change the government and make it a one world government. And Obama will be the one world government. They want the same government that is in Ethiopia in the U.S. And they want to close down the government that is here. They're trying to kill off all the people that have checks, that get checks, to drain the swamp. So once they do that, they can close down the government. And then, after they close down the government, they will change the government to a one world government after all of that. The only way they can close down the government, though, is to implement martial law. So they're trying to come up any way they can to make martial law. They want martial law so that they can close down the government and change it to a one world government for the new world order. Obama is for unity, United Nations City. He is for that. He's in league with the United Nations. Once they've taken the U.S. over completely and bankrupted the president completely, they'll own it. And we won't be able to do anything about it. The United States will become the American Union. the Great Northern American Union. There won't be no America anymore. The World Bank sold us out, and they belong to Ethiopia. And that is who's trying to buy us. That's who is trying to bankrupt the President of the United States so that Obama can take full control of the government and everything. Thing is, they're using Trump. They used Trump. They put him in office so that he could be in there as a distraction so that they could do what they wanted to do. They want to start a race war. They want to start as much chaos in society as possible so that they can take over completely with martial law. If they implement martial law, they can shut down the government. That gives them the right to shut down the government if they implement martial law. After martial law has been implemented, they can take over the government and have their own government, which is the one world government with Obama. Obama was never removed in power. He is still in power in Ethiopia, which is Africa, which is Kenya, all of that area. And they want full control of the U.S. That's what's going on. They are trying to make the president look as bad as they can so they can take the U.S. They want to bankrupt the President of the United States. They want full control of the U.S. That's their plans. And that's as best as I can explain it. Take care and God bless. Bye.